What's going on, everybody? KKN Comics back here with a small haul. Well, not small, but I'm going to run through them quick. It's just some recent pickups, and we just want to say what's going on to everybody. How's everyone doing? I'm not even going to, I know I could touch on like what's going on in like the community online and stuff. I'm not really going to do that. Whatever. Where I stand on it, let's just put it this way. I'm a big advocate for Mylar bags, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I think the people who are supposed to know what that means know what that means, and that's me entering my 2 cents into this whole thing. So without further ado, I have a guy, a buddy of mine, who has a booth at the swap meet down in San Diego, and he knows that I'm a G.I. Joe collector. And he gives me a great price on G.I. Joe books, usually $2 at the most, more often than not $1. So, some of the later issues maybe $2, $3 at the absolute most. But anytime he gets new stuff in, he always gives me a call. And he said he picked up like a small collection from a guy. He picked up like 3 or 4 long boxes, and he let me go through them and had some G.I. Joe and some pretty cool stuff. So without further ado, and all the books that you're going to see were $1. They were all $1. So whatever the cost of it was, anytime I see a first print G.I. Joe for $1, the condition really doesn't even matter to me. So first one, G.I. Joe number 18, and a lot of these are doubles. G.I. Joe number 26. This is the part 1 of the Snake Eyes origin. This is a second print. I've had a lot of people ask me how to tell the difference between a first, second, or third print on a G.I. Joe book. I will make a video shortly explaining how to do that quickly. It's not as hard as... It's kind of tricky, but just as long as you know what you're looking for. G.I. Joe number 27, the complete origin of Snake Eyes, second print. G.I. Joe number 32, a lot of first appearances in this book. It's unfortunate that the G.I. Joe franchise never took off. When Marvel sold the rights, they just didn't do a good job with it. G.I. Joe number 33, that's a pretty awesome Cobra Commander and Storm Shadow cover. G.I. Joe number 61. These next few books are Tales of G.I. Joe. This is number 7. All Tales of G.I. Joe are reprints of issues 1 through 15. Just small thing of note. What they did was they just printed it on better paper stock. That's really all it is. But these Tales of G.I. Joe, these are all very, very high-grade copies. For $1, I'll pick it up any time of the week. And at this point, guys, in my collecting, Tales of G.I. Joe number 9, real quick, I would love to pick up huge keys. I would love to expand my Silver Age collection and stuff like that and pick up, forever I've been wanting to pick up Iron Man 55 and just books that really I can't... Economically, it's not the right decision for me to make. So at this point, I'm just picking up stuff that I love, and if they're doubles or triples, I don't even care, whatever. I'll use them as trade bait, I'll give them to friends, and eventually one day when I'm old and ready to retire, I'm going to have a booth somewhere at a flea market or a swap meet, and I'll just sell them. I'll just create my collection. Luckily, I'm in a relationship with a person who supports this crazy habit. Tales of G.I. Joe number 12. Number 15. And that's it for the G.I. Joes. The next one, I was surprised, this one's in here. This is a modern book. This came out 3 weeks ago. Aquaman number 45. Really, really deep purple, pretty color. Cullen Bunn. This one's pretty tight. This was in there. Contest of Champions. I believe it's Scotty Young. The $4.99 cover price for $1. I don't particularly care much for Scotty Young's kind of baby stuff, whatever, but it kind of got me. This was in there. Just odd. Guardians of the Galaxy number 53 for $1. Remember, guys, what I told you. If you see these in the wild, issues 50 through 62, pick them up. They're $5 to $10 copy books, especially in nice grade. And it's got Drax on the cover. This is an interesting book. Who is, what is the Weird? From what I gather, it's all the best superheroes are helpless against him. I mean, it's kind of cool from DC. Shout out to my boy Tom Ryan and Matt, Comic Quarter 410, Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson. I'll pick up a Bernie Wrightson book for $1, a number 1. I don't think it's anything special, but X-Force number 4, early appearance of Deadpool. I think like the 3rd or 4th appearance of Deadpool. People say if there's not an appearance, I kind of agree and kind of don't. On one of the last pages, you see the back of Deadpool's head and his hand, his right hand or arm, and they have that as first appearance. Now the next books are almost a complete run, and I picked them up. These I actually got for 50 cents because I picked up all the books that he had. So, Coyote number 1. Coyote number 2 from Epic Comics, Marvel Comics. Coyote number 3. Coyote number 4. These books, Coyote number 5, these books are all near mint books. Pages are crisp, corners are crisp, no spine creases. Whoever's books these were, they were all bagged and boarded, and I always rebag and board them because I can't stand those standard boards. I use eGerber halfbacks, but they were kept very nice, whoever owned these books. Number 6, Coyote number 6. Coyote number 7. And number 8. Nice covers, really deep covers. Number 9. Number 10. And of course, you all know, and as I was flipping through the box, I'm like, there's no way it'll be there. There's no way it'll be there. There's no way I'll get it for 50 cents. And sometimes you just get lucky. And I'm very, very happy of all the books to be in there. Coyote number 11, the first published work of Todd McFarlane. I was talking to Clint, Hero Hunter, and we're not sure why this book doesn't go for more. In fact, Clint had mentioned that a lot of, first published works don't go for a lot. And I think that's odd. I mean, I get possibly because it's, there's a lot of prints of them being in the comic, and it's not original art. But of all the books, I mean, you're talking Todd McFarlane, who's the CEO, the founder, one of the founders of Image, the iconic covers of Spider-Man and who he is as an artist and contributor in the comic industry. To be in such a, in my opinion, obscure work as his first published art, I mean, I think that's really, really tight. And although this book does sell for about, on a good day, like $60 on eBay, as high as I think 75. There's a few buy it nows, in the hundreds, but it's an undervalued book in my opinion. I'm very happy to have it. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that's a Mylar. That's going in Mylar, or is in Mylar. Number 12, and number 13. Missing 14, 15, and 16. Now, number 13. I am curious, and maybe anyone can help me. My man Jared Osborne knows a lot about art and stuff and covers. This right here, if number 11 is Todd McFarlane's first published work, is this Todd McFarlane's first cover? I don't know. So there's a gap of what, a month, 2 months. If this was I believe this was a monthly issue. As a matter of fact, let me check. Yeah, this went from May. Well, even more. So probably not. But Coyote number 11 was March 1985. Coyote 12 was May 1985. So this was bi-monthly. And this is July 1985. So I'm sure he probably had a cover in between there. If someone knows, can you please let me know? Because if this is the first cover of Todd McFarlane, that might be tighter than the first published work. Regardless, it's an early Todd McFarlane cover. So, I don't know, undervalued key, let me know. I want to thank everybody for watching my video. Please don't forget, I have a contest running. Please watch that video. Please enter. Let me know that you have entered, and I'm going to keep it open for a few more weeks. I'm checking every day, so let me know how that is going, and let's just have a good time with it. And thanks, guys, for watching. And as always, deuces. Deuces on this man right here. Scorpio Rose is her name. Todd McFarlane. Check it out. Will someone let me know about that cover? Let me know. All right, guys. Thanks.